right now, Star Wars Celebration 2023 is taking place in London. There's been a few announcements. I'm going to go over a couple that they've made today. One of the announcements is that we're going to be getting 3 new live-action Star Wars movies. One from James Mangold, one from Dave Filoni, and one from Shareem Obaid-Chinoy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. It's a Pakistani name, so who knows. Her movie is one of the ones I want to talk about because it will be focusing on Rey Skywalker, Rey Palpatine, whichever you prefer, and will mark the return of Daisey Ridley. It will be set 15 years after the rise of Skywalker and will focus on Rey, who is now a Jedi Master, because you can obviously become a Jedi Master if you've only had 2 or 3 days of training. And she will be starting a new group of Jedi, or she will be rebuilding the Jedi Order. So that's one movie. Now, it was written by Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight. I don't know anything about Peaky Blinders. Don't really know anything about Stevie Knight. But this Shareem Obaid-Chinoy was one of the writers on Miss Marvel, that wonderful Disney Plus show that nobody watched and nobody cared about and got the worst ratings for any Disney Plus show. And something else about her, if you look here on her Wikipedia page, she's a Canadian journalist, filmmaker, and activist, known for her work in films that highlight the inequality of women. So, we're going to get a movie with Rey Skywalker in it that's going to be helmed by a woman that is known for her feminist activism. Now, just hearing that makes me not want to see the movie. I'm sorry. That right there is a red flag for me. I don't want to see the movie anyway because I don't care about Rey. I really don't. If I wanted to see anybody rebuilding the Jedi Order, it would have been Luke Skywalker. For God's sakes, that's what we all thought we were going to get in the sequels. Unfortunately, we did not. Luke wasn't even in the first movie, and then in the second movie, he was a complete piece of crap. It wasn't even the Luke Skywalker that we all know, and was just useless. Of course he was useless, because you can't have a man in modern times, you can't have a man teaching a woman what she has to do. The woman has to know all. So this is good. This movie is just going to be a train wreck. It's going to be a complete train wreck. I'm sorry. There's no way. The other 2 movies will be James Mangold, who directed Logan, and the upcoming Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which we also got a trailer for. The trailer really didn't show us much else, just a few more action sequences, but did seem to include Phoebe Waller-Bridge quite a bit more than one of the other trailers, so we'll have to wait for that. And that one will be set far, far in the past at the dawn of the Jedi. And then Dave Filoni will be doing a movie that focuses on the New Republic, so I'm guessing it'll be set between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. And we all know Dave Filoni is the creator of The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, and director and writer for The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett. Well, The Book of Boba Fett, really nothing to write home about, and The Mandalorian Season 3 is being hailed as one of the worst things that Star Wars has come out with recently. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about was Ahsoka. I don't know much about this character because I did not watch Clone Wars. I know that she was Darth Vader or Anakin Skywalker's Padawan. I know that they obviously parted ways when he fell to the dark side. But this show obviously takes place because she was in The Mandalorian. So this show obviously takes place somewhere in between Return of the Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. So she lived through a word. So where was she? Where was she during Return of the Jedi or Empire Strikes Back or A New Hope? Where was she? Why now all of a sudden is she here? And if you watch this trailer, I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get any copyright strikes. But in this trailer, you see her talking about the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn, which, if you know anything about Thrawn, he was the bad guy in the book series, Heir to the Empire, which should have been made into the sequel series. It was 3 books that were written after Return of the Jedi, and I believe that they were George Lucas's vision on what he wanted Star Wars to continue, the continuation of Return of the Jedi. That's what they should have been. They focused on Luke, Han, Leia, and the rebuilding of the New Republic and having to fight Thrawn. But now they're going to pull Thrawn out of nowhere, and they're going to make him the main bad guy for Ahsoka, whatever. But if you watch the trailer, there's also other Jedi in it with lightsabers and fighting in the Jedi way and everything else. So where does that come from? Where were these people? I don't know. Watch the trailer for yourself and let me know. Maybe you guys know more about it. Like I said, I didn't watch Clone Wars, so I have no idea. So that's what we got from Star Wars Celebration. I'm not overly excited about any of these announcements. So we're just going to have to wait and see what we get. I believe Star Wars is dead. I believe that it's not going anywhere, and I don't think these new movies and shows are going to help anything. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Ring the bell for notifications. Like and share this video out there, and I'll talk to you next time.